It seems that having arrived at the ripe old age of 66, many things I own have reached the end of their useful life and sadly need replacing. My 12-year-old traditional mattress had reached the point where it felt like I was sleeping on a thin duvet in a hollowed out sandpit, so the time had come to buy a new one. The choice of mattresses in the UK market is bewildering. However, my son and also some friends had invested in the Emma Original mattress and recommended the brand. My son, however, did bemoan the fact that the Emma Original ran quite hot and recommended the more breathable hybrid mattress, which I duly went in search of. The next thing I found was that you really don't have to pay full price for a mattress in the UK, and shopping around the major mattress retailers generated a plethora of discounted options. I eventually went for the offer with Emma mattresses in the UK, which had the hybrid on offer with the upgraded premium honeycomb cover, and I got a further discount with a code I found online. As the bed is vacuum wrapped when it arrives, the first order of business was to get it on the spare bed and unwrap it. This was actually a pretty impressive experience, as the dense 100 by 36 centimetre roll unfolded like a butterfly to become a king-size mattress, which was 20 centimetres deep in about 1 minute. I then left it for 2 days to expand and settle, which it did, up to a depth of 23 centimetres, and then it was time to see if the reality matched the hype of this award-winning mattress. These are my thoughts after the first 5 nights. The smooth surface of the Emma was an absolute delight to lie on after the traditional spring mattress, which I'd not realised was inherently slightly lumpy and bumpy, despite having a mattress cover. The Emma Premium Honeycomb cover means you're not just lying on a flat piece of foam, which is what I have in my camper van and is noticeably more pleasant. The Emma Hybrid claims that the open-pored Eggercell foam keeps you cool and dry, but over these first few days I've actually been much hotter under the duvet than with the traditional mattress. The way the foam adapts to the body is a massive improvement, although I wouldn't go as far as claiming my spine was aligned as a result. Given that I'm 90 kilos and 6'2" with a preference for side sleeping, I did find that at shoulder level it didn't really work for me, but then the mattress is medium hard and brand new, so this might improve with time. Am I having amazing blissful sleeps because I now have an Emma Hybrid mattress? Not at all, but then as I get older, walking the dog for 2 hours a day makes me ache like I've been doing a daily hike to the top of Ben Cruachan and back. Am I sleeping better? Definitely yes. The support the various foams and the springs provide is massively more relaxing and has quickly become the new norm, such that I cannot imagine going back to a traditional sprung mattress. I do strongly suspect that I now need to invest in decent pillows though to sort out the side sleeping shoulder issue. I may be wrong, but I suspect that only a custom bed built specifically to an individual's needs would result in perfect spinal and neck alignment, and the Emma is after all a mass-produced bed, and it's perhaps naive to assume it can satisfy everyone's needs all of the time. So in summary, the Emma Hybrid has delivered a noticeable improvement in my sleeping, so I'll take that as a win and as money well spent. However, I did feel that the buying and the delivery process was a bit underwhelming, so if this last bit comes across as a bit of a rant, then apologies. I'd expected a relatively fast turnaround after handing over my cash on the 5th of May. Imagine my confusion when on the 14th I received an email which started with, "We hope you enjoyed the Emma experience of having your new product delivered right to your doorstep." So on Monday the 15th I raised a ticket on their system asking whether they thought the mattress had been delivered, because it most certainly had not been. It then took 3 days for their customer services to respond, stating that their system had detected the shipping address was incomplete. I politely responded that according to their shipping order, the address was complete, and that as I'd paid with PayPal, the address they had for delivery was verified. They then said they would treat dispatch of the mattress as a priority in 1 to 4 days, and obviously it was sent on the 4th day and eventually arrived 2 days later, which was 20 days after placing the order. I did wonder what would have happened if I hadn't raised the ticket. Would it still be stuck in their system, waiting for someone to do something to sort out the address? When it did arrive, it was left in its broken box outside the gate to my house, although as it weighs in at 33 kilos, I'm not surprised the box came apart and that the courier just couldn't carry it any further. Anyway, all's well that ends well, I guess, and I'm definitely sleeping better, so that's a result. So all good.